Today we're going to look at bubble maps and how to correctly make a bubble map, specifically focusing on the story 7th grade. So a bubble map is a map that is used to describe. That means you're going to use adjectives to describe a noun. So your noun, the name of the person, place, thing, or object, or it can be a common noun, just a general person, place, thing, or object, goes in the center bubble. And then on the outside, you put one adjective per bubble for a total of 5 adjectives. Now you need to be careful and make sure that you're only putting one word per bubble. You're not putting a whole sentence. You're not putting, 2, 3, 4 words or what have you. It's just one word per bubble. And then you want to make sure that the word you're putting into the bubble is an adjective. So for example, if I were to, let's say, create a bubble map that describes Miss McKay, I'm going to put my name in the center, then draw a small bubble around it. Again, I'm not going to use really big bubbles. I want to write my word first so I can make sure that they all fit in one page. I'm not making huge bubbles that take up a lot of space. One of the adjectives that I could use to describe Miss McKay is tall. So if I were to make a sentence, Miss McKay is tall. That's an adjective that describes me. On the outside of that bubble, I need to write a sentence, whether it's a sentence of my own creation or if it comes from a story of some kind that lets people know why I use that adjective. How do I know Miss McKay is tall? She is the tallest woman in her family. So right there tells me, okay, Miss McKay's tall. I can use that adjective to describe her because she's the tallest woman in her family. If she wasn't the tallest woman in her family, she wouldn't be considered tall. For the story 7th grade, you're specifically going to describe the character of Victor. So his name goes in the center bubble and you draw around it. One of the adjectives I can use to describe Victor is shy. So I can put that as my first adjective. And then I have to explain, how do I know Victor is shy? Well, he is shy because he blushes around Teresa. Okay, I messed that up. Because he blushes around Teresa. Never say that teachers are perfect. They make mistakes. I made one. I can live with it. Hopefully you can too. Alright, so he's shy because he blushes around Teresa. And I know this because it specifically says so on page 24. Now what you need to do is go through and make sure that you have more adjectives for a total of 5 on your bubble map. And then for each adjective, you're going to have a sentence with a page number to tell me where you got that information that supports that adjective. Once you have your 5 adjectives and your 5 sentences, you're done. And as always, if you have questions, please ask.